Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Hazen Barrel Craftworks here in the Hazen Barrel Homestead and our home whiskey room. I'm the Alchemist. Happy third week of December where it's still cold. And we're not really warming ourselves up at all with this stuff. This is Bourbon Cream Week here in the third week of December because when I think of the Christmas season, I think of these bourbon creams. And my Bourbon Bestie here, back with me again on Wednesday. This is her first round of bourbon creams.
It is. I was heard they're best served cold.
I think so. I'm a dessert whiskey guy. My Bourbon Bestie here, she likes them hot. And
Like my husband.
oh my gosh. Who is here, by the way, out there BSing with my beautiful bride.
Wait till he sees this.
But last week, did you watch any of last week's videos yet? Okay, you can be honest.
You know, I watched some last week. I'm not sure they were current.
Okay, well, last week's were hot whiskeys of winter.
The Jack Daniels Winter Warmer.
Yeah, that's right.
We gotta try that before I leave.
Okay, we can do that. We can make that happen. So last
I'm
week's
calling
videos.
in late to work tomorrow.
Perfect. I thought you were off this week, like only working a couple
No,
of
I
days.
had my weeks mixed up. I'm off one day earlier for
All
next
right.
week now.
So last week's we did some warm winter cocktails based off of the first week of December's whiskeys of winter. So you're 1 week late for the warm ones.
Yeah. Didn't invite me.
But these bourbon creams could be warm. They go really well in with a shot of espresso, in my humble opinion. But today happens to be a bourbon cream that I do have up on my mixer shelf, and this is Ezra Brooks Bourbon Cream. And again, you know, as with all these bourbon creams and a lot of my dessert whiskeys, it's a low proof. 16.5 ABV, so just 33, so a touch higher than the Buffalo Trace that we had. Cork's a little, holy crap, the cork's a lot
Use
tighter.
your muscles, Dave.
I
Ooh,
did.
nice pop.
Yeah, it is on that one. So we'll give you a little bit of cream there.
I'm so scared this one's just going to chunk out. I think when I was doing some research into bourbon creams to find out if this was really something I actually wanted to try, I saw a video where somebody poured one and it was like shaking the bottle, you guys. And I was just like, I'm not trying that one.
Doesn't that one look darker than
It does.
the Buffalo Trace?
It does. It looks like it might be a little bit chocolatey or espresso-y or I don't know.
But I don't want to, you know, we started this up on Monday's video.
Yeah. And I've never had Ezra Brooks, period.
Oh.
So. Whereas I was a little familiar with Buffalo Trace.
So let's go with a
If
little
you
bit of,
haven't seen Monday's video, you should go watch that.
thank you. We'll just do a little bit. This one is 53.5, so 107 proof. And this is Ezra Brooks Straight Bourbon Whiskey. And this is their, it's a sour mash, which, you know, really most are sour mash.
So what does that mean, sour mash?
Sour mash means that
Like they let it get really funky, like a sour beer kind of thing?
No, it means that they use some of the distillate from the previous batch for consistency of flavor.
Okay.
And sweet mash means they clean everything out
All right.
and start fresh. And I like to roll it as well to coat that glass
Being so fancy.
to get it. Oh my gosh! Look at all that clings to the glass there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This one, I smelled a lot of leather, and that's what I get a bit on the tongue too. It's just kind of it's not like old leather, but it's just very nice, fresh leather.
It is, and surprisingly too, it's not that sweet.
Mm-mm. I really like this one. Warm.
It is at 107 proof.
Yeah.
It's nice and warm, but it doesn't have that ethanol heat, or it doesn't have that heat. Like a lot of times when
it doesn't kick your mouth.
Nope, I got no heat on the tip of my palate. I've got no heat on the sides of my palate, no heat on the back, but it's warm, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And that it's like leather and barrel.
Mm-hmm.
No char, just barrel. A nice oakiness.
Yeah, very, very woody, very oaky.
But now I said no sweet, but on the very back of my palate, now that it's been sitting for a little bit, there is just a little bit of sweetness starting to develop. Boy, that's quite nice.
It's been a while, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I've been drinking too much fancy stuff, I think.
I'm a basics guy. Although I do have a lot of barrel picks up there on the barrel pick shelf.
I don't know, you do a lot of, well, I shouldn't say a lot. A few of the videos, the majority of the videos I've seen, you do have like Jack Daniels in some way.
I'm a
kind
Jack,
of in your progression. Because
I'm
like
a Jack
when
Daniels
Wimpy
guy, yeah.
was here, he,
That's right.
there was some Jack Daniels in there too.
Well, you can see my Jack Daniels shelf there.
Yeah.
And I've got a Jack Daniels week coming up, but I'm trying my hardest. I don't know if I'll make it or not. I'm trying my hardest to get 2 bottles yet before I do my Jack Daniels week, which is why I'm waiting so long, because I love Jack Daniels so much. I just got, so if you see my 3 bottles,
Mm-hmm.
four bottles in the squad year bottles there.
Yeah.
So I've got my 14 year, and I've just got with the kind of bluish label, finally got this year the 2025 Heritage release, which is a toasted barrel. Phenomenal bottle. But now I'm trying to get my Tanyard Hill Rye, and I'm trying so hard to get which is going to be harder to get than my Sinatra bottle. I want a Sinatra bottle for Jack Daniels week as well. So that's my goal, to get those 2 before I do my Jack Daniels.
Jack and Jim are a tough sell for me.
Okay,
it is because the experience of the whole, Barlow,
You're coming for my Jack Daniels week now.
All right.
So back to this
You
one.
guys better like me because I'll be back.
That's right. That's right. This is like
It's
surprisingly nice, isn't it?
And I really just want to sit on this a little bit because I want to come back to it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna save a little bit. I don't want to hog it because then you'll have to pour me more, and then my husband will have to pour me into the car.
That's why we brought.
Yeah, that's why he's here.
That's why we brought the legend. Why? That's a good pair. All right, are you ready
I think so.
to dive into some more bourbon cream?
Okay, this one smells way formula. It smells like formula.
Like baby formula?
Like
Is that what you
baby
said?
formula.
I don't get that. Like, so the Buffalo Trace, and so you all know out there, those that didn't tune in for Monday's video, I was completely transparent to let you all know that we're doing all 3 videos, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is what Wednesday's video. Filming them all in one night here. And so it's easy for us to sit here and remember what we did for Monday.
I don't know what I'm saying.
And for Monday, for the Buffalo Trace, it really smelled creamy.
Yeah.
And this, for me, it's more like just milk.
Oh, I get like a formula or some kind of plastic smell with it.
I'm not getting any of that. It's just like milk with...
Yeah, I have this problem a lot when when I'm doing like beer contests and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's, you know, because I get like weird smells, and I'm not good at explaining what they are. Like, it took me the longest time to figure out, like, when people were talking about like a cookie flavor or a wafer flavor, like what exactly they were talking about.
I'm
or
actually
biscuity. I think it's biscuity is the term that they use, but
I'm actually getting a hint of.
yeah, this one's just plasticky to me.
I'm getting a little bit of vanilla on this one, and it's not like, you know, when you open up the vanilla bean and you're getting that nice vanilla bean, like the inside when you open it up.
It's more like an extra?
No, it's more like the bean itself, that outside shell. So not super sweet, just that shell. Do you deal much with the whole vanilla bean much?
No. They scare me. Hi, I'm scared of a lot of things.
No, just
but the legend has used them in beers before, so that's about my limit. Is, you know, checking them out before he throws them in the beers. So.
the strongest thing to me is milk, and almost like if you scalded the milk. And I wonder if that's where your plastic smell is coming from.
That's why I'm getting like the formula plasticky smell. Like,
I think that's weird. What it is.
It's like a hot milk situation.
You scalded the milk.
Yep, and it's got that sticky skin on it. And
yep. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I think you nailed it there.
Okay, now there, on the taste, I get some whiskey, and I like it.
I like that too. It's thinner too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the Buffalo Trace, you know, it didn't linger and stick like milk and cream normally do, but this one, you know, it's more like a drinkable.
Yeah.
This one I don't want to mix with coffee or anything.
No.
This one I think I could drink straight.
I can easily say I like this better than Buffalo Trace.
Once you get past the smell, which I've said about many beers and many other things in my life. That's fine once you get past the smell.
Yeah, I get whiskey on this one. The Buffalo Trace, I didn't get so much whiskey. It was really creamy, and it was nice and sweet. This, I get whiskey, and it's thin enough that the whiskey comes out. Oh, that one's nice.
And we said these were best served cold, but ours are slightly warm.
Yeah.
So I think I would really like this a little chiller. But you do, but you can.
Yeah, you can. You can keep it in your fridge if you want, but I like it at room temperature like this. Boy, that's a good one. Okay, so far.
So you want to trade bottles?
I got.
Are you checking to see if you got another Ezra Brooks up there?
I do. I actually,
I'll leave my Buffalo Trace and take the Ezra Brooks home with me.
So I think you know already that Hy-Vee Wine and Spirits is my.
That's your BFF.
That's where I go for all my stuff, and actually they were clearancing out all of these Ezra Brooks, and
yes, I remember you writing about this, and I was like, I was just in there.
I bought them out.
Just there.
I think I got four or so bottles of this for like, oh man, it was under $10 a bottle. When I cleared them out, took everyone that they had, and I'm down to like one up there in the shelf and this partial. There's not much left in this one.
Well, you're only going to have a partial amount by the end of the night.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. This one's good.
I enjoy this one a lot. This one, this hits the spot.
That's good. That is good. Yeah, beats Buffalo Trace for sure. You got y'all. If you find this Ezra Brooks Bourbon Cream,
do it.
Grab it. That is a good one. And I won't even mess around with any coffee if you like a dessert whiskey. But it definitely has some sweet on it. But that I mean, a lot of sweet. You can't kid yourself there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sweet, but it is sippable. It's a good dessert whiskey. And I'm a broken record. You all know I love my dessert whiskey. So this is a grab.
Sweet guy.
This is a grab. And as you all know, I love to have you coming back around. So please take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Cheers.
Thank you.